In the last video, we wrote our first Python program. In this video, we are going to dive deeper into the syntax of Python and understand it even more in details. Now, we wrote print and we wrote parenthesis and then the double quote, then comes the hello world. So it literally printed the whatever we printed in the inside the parenthesis. It's literally printed on the screen, as you can see. So how does it work? So print is a function in Python which prints anything that you give as an argument. So and in order to pass it an argument, you open an parenthesis. So you can say to print function that hey, process whatever I give you inside this parenthesis and print that function. And this is the way to call the function. So let's write even complex Python program and understand it even in more details. So I am going to actually I have already created a folder with the name 04 Python syntax. And if you double click here, if you just right click, you can see there is an option open with code. If you click on here, it will directly open the folder inside this, like whatever the folder I have created. So it will be helpful for the quick actions. But again, if you don't see this open with code option, that means the VS Code is not installed as shown in the earlier video, or it is not installed properly. So you can reinstall and check again. Okay, let's create an file. We'll name it as a 01 syntax. Okay, you can see there is a different icon here. Why? Because I didn't name it as a .py. That's the reason. So I have to just type py, then it will convert to Python file. Yes.
We'll just print hi Jack. Maybe how are you? Eh, mm, yes, I'm good. Okay, good.
To run the file, how are you? I'm good. Okay. Okay, there are two ways to run the program. One, you can see Control R, or you can click this icon, and another one is you can, I will close this one, you can press Control tilde key, which is under the escape button. It will, if you press that one, it will bring up this terminal window. Okay, now anything you write in double quotes is a string in Python, and we are passing a string here which is hello Jack. And we are going to learn about the data types in the later videos, but for now we are passing string to print. Can we pass number in print? Let's try that. Print maybe 2. Yes, it is. Yes, we can do that. So it is executing all these instruction line by line, which result in this output. Now what happens if we, let us say, type some gibberish in the file? Let's try that. The very first thing that happens in Visual Code, it's warns us, as you as it says, it's not defined and you are doing something wrong. It says you are doing something wrong and please fix it. And if we are going to ignore, if we are running the program, like if we run the program, it will show, as you can see, it will throw an error. it says, could you please fix the code and give us the file again? Now it also tell me where exactly the error is. You can see the name AFDGO is not defined. It says line 5 has the error. Please fix the line 5. Since this is an syntax error, none of the instruction are executed because as the part of first step, Python scans the file and it scan for any error or rather than any syntax error, which is very basic. This is very basic error that encountered, so it halted the execution program altogether. As I type the gibberish something down, if I like just if I type here to make a point whatever I explained, if I run the program now, it will not at all run the program itself. Earlier you saw that it ran at least the first 4 lines. Now, as I mentioned earlier, the Python program runs line by line. So the first line throwed an error. So the second, third line didn't execute itself. Yeah, I hope you got it. If not, you can watch the video again. Okay, let's move on. I will just remove the fish part. And yeah, for example, there is something called as a if statement. We are going to cover in like this part in the future videos. But if we write if, then I can say 3 is greater than 7. And if we type colon, which means I want to go inside the if statement, then if I press enter, as you can see an indentation in Python, or is the space itself called as a indentation in Python. And it is very important in Python because it is the way for Python to understand that you are inside this statement. So anything you write will be inside this statement. If I click back, okay, I will not write some random words. I will type as a statement 1, statement 2, or statement 3. Now you can see statement 1 and 2 is inside if statement, and 3 is not inside the if statement. It is outside the if statement. Okay, we can even write a custom function that we'll see in later videos, and we can use multiple spaces as indentation in Python so that we can understand which line of the code are inside the particular block. In the upcoming videos, we are going to understand more about Python fundamentals, like what a variable is, what data type is, how to take user input in Python. So see you in next video. Make sure you hit that like button and please subscribe for more videos. Thank you for watching.